Hi guys, welcome to another monthly reset. Today we're going to be going over how my July went and what my plans are for August. So in terms of goals for July, the first one was to have 800 subscribers, which we did. So last time I checked, I had 814, so yay. We surpassed our goal. So thank you guys that are new to me and the others that have been here for a while. I appreciate you guys. And then my next goal was to post 5 videos in July, and if you've been paying attention, I did not do that. So I started off July like not really feeling YouTube. Like I go through these ebbs and flows with YouTube where I'm like, why am I doing this? And does anyone care? So that's kind of like what I felt like in the beginning. And then after I recovered from that, then I was just like, you know what, maybe I just need to take a break. So anyway, I just like effectively took a break for July. But now I'm back for the foreseeable future. So yeah, did not beat that goal, and that's okay. We'll just keep pushing. And then my next goal was to do one activity a month, and I did do that. This month I took a couple free yoga classes in the downtown, so that was really nice. So yeah, and then the next thing that I had as a goal was to work out 4 days a week, and I've been doing that. So I've been doing 2 days of yoga and 2 days of Pilates, which has been really nice. So because I like don't have an issue like doing Pilates and yoga, like I don't need the push, like it's just part of my routine. Like I wake up on the weekends and do it, and then on the work days like I'm motivated to just like get it done regardless. So I don't think I'll be putting this as a goal for this current month because like it's just like part of my routine now, so that's nice. And then the next goal, which we did accomplish, was to donate Celestialist items for sale, and mostly this consisted of books for this month, but I already have like a few things already listed. So yeah, so we got, let's see, 4 out of 5 goals for July, so not too bad. Now in terms of things that I had to do in July, I did buy the tickets to the Scottish Festival, which I'm going to actually next weekend, so I'll let you guys know on my next reset how that went. Then I did make my dental appointment for this month, and then I did buy some books. So the books that I bought were King of Battle and Blood, A Court of Thorn and Roses, and then I actually got a free book. Like someone in the neighborhood set up a, I don't know, like a neighborhood library, so I ended up getting The Last Mrs. Parrish from the library. So I read those 3 books in July, which was nice. And then this month, or you know, for this month or next month or whenever I get to these books, I bought How to Be Eaten by Maria Adelman, A Lady's Guide to Fame and Fortune by Sophia Irwin, and then when I returned the neighborhood library book, I ended up getting this book. So this one's called Aragon, and this is like as you can see, fantasy thing related to dragons, so that should be fun. So yeah, I got 3 books to read for this month, and then we'll see how next month goes. And then in terms of what I did with my money in July, I didn't do much actually. Like I kept all my things the same, so everything's like automated, all my saving, investing, so nothing there. But I did end up making some purchases outside of my regular budget. So as I mentioned before, I have sinking funds for like various things, but currently I have a sinking fund for travel, and then like monthly household and like automotive bills. Like those come out of my checking account that I budgeted with in my budgeting videos. So I did make a budgeting video for August, so definitely watch that to accompany this video. But other things that I did were to make a few purchases out of my vacation sinking fund. So now I want to talk about like what my actual vacation is, as I promised that I would. So I'm going to be I'm flying into Paris and then I'm leaving from Amsterdam. But the main bulk of the trip is going to be in Istanbul, Jordan, and Egypt. So I'm super excited about that. So the first two spots, so Istanbul and Jordan, I'm going to be by myself. That's going to be a solo trip. And then I'm flying in and out by myself. But then in Egypt, I'm going to be with my friends. So that'll be nice. How did I pay for this? So fortunately for me, I have been accumulating Chase Ultimate Reward points. If you guys didn't already know, like I have all of my cards are from Chase. I have like about 3 credit cards and I talked about them in my paycheck routine. So I'll put that in the cards if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about them. But via those 3 cards, I had about 200,000 worth of points. So I used half of them for this trip. So I used those points, or 100 of those points, to buy all the flights. And I think there were like 5 or 6 flights total that I purchased. And then I used it to book the hotel in Amman, Jordan. And then other things that I purchased with my own money this month were the hotel in Paris. I'm staying at the Horatio and that only cost me $340 because I had a travel credit with my Chase Sapphire Reserve, and that's one of the perks that you get $300 in travel credits. So the hotel was originally $633, and then with my travel credit of $293, that was what was remaining, it only cost $340. And then I booked a 2-day excursion to Petra, which is a pretty famous historical site in Jordan, and then the Dead Sea, and that cost me $399. And then for Paris, I booked a burlesque show at the Crazy Horse, and that cost $175. So it's the show, and then you get champagne, 2 bottles, or not 2 bottles, that would be a lot. 2 glasses of champagne, and then you get some hors d'oeuvres. There's also another name for it, but that's what's involved. So in total, all those 3 things cost me $867, and that's what I withdrew from my travel fund. And then I did book the rest of my hotels and other things that I have planned, but the hotels are due like when I go to them to pay for them. They're not like, I didn't have to prepay for them, so they won't be coming out this month. Perhaps they'll come out some of them will come out in August for sure, and then the rest will come out like when I actually like land wherever I am. So that's that. Now we're gonna move on to what my plans are for August. So for August, we're going to revisit some of our prior goals. So the first one is to get to 900 subscribers. And I think I'm just going to do this subscriber thing till I get to 1,000 subscribers, because after that, it doesn't matter how many subscribers I have. Like, I feel like that's a legitimate amount, and then like growth will happen over time, and I don't need to focus on it as much. But as you guys know, though, 1,000 subscribers is significant for monetization and some sort of like legitimacy on YouTube. So that's my goal for August. And then I'm going to be posting 4 videos this month. Like, it's already going to happen because I've already filmed 2, the budgeting video, and then I already had 1 pre-filmed, and then I already know the topic that I'm going to film for the 4th one. So that's already a done deal. And then in terms of activities, I have a few activities already planned for this month. So I already talked about the Scottish festival, and me and my friend are going to be hanging out for a little bit because she's coming into town. So those are the 2 things I know for sure, and then we'll see what else. I feel like that's more than enough, but I'm always open to like doing more things. And then a continuation from last month is to donate and list items for sale. So I have several things I need to list, but I know for sure that I want to list my old camera lenses because I just purchased new ones, and like in order to justify the fact that I just spent all this money on lenses, like I need to get rid of the old ones. So that's the plan for August in terms of goals. Now in terms of to do, I have a few things. So the first thing that I had for to do was to get a visa for Turkey, and I actually really ended up getting that yesterday. So today is actually the 3rd of August. So in preparation for this video, when I was like looking over the list of things to do, I was like, oh yeah, I should probably do that. So got that done yesterday. And then the other thing that I needed to do was to buy tickets to Anne Frank House. And the Anne Frank House is in Amsterdam, which, as I mentioned, I'm going to be leaving for. I've been to Amsterdam before, but I didn't know that in order to get into the house, like, you need to have booked your tickets like a month prior. So we hadn't booked any tickets and there were like none available. So now that I'm going back, I'm going to be there for a day before I head out. Then I thought I would buy the ticket. So I actually did end up getting the tickets yesterday, which was Tuesday, because they are made available 1 month before on the first Tuesday. So I'm happy about that. And then I do have a spa day booked, which I'm super excited about. I need it. I also have several more spa days like planned into my vacation, which I'll tell you guys more about. I'm probably going to be doing a little bit of vlogging, so we'll get into what I do on vacation then. But yeah, it's going to be the next 2 months will be very spa friendly. And then the next thing that I wanted to do was go to the thrift store, and I actually ended up doing that yesterday as well. I needed to want if there's anything worthwhile, because I feel like people are always like talking about thrifting and like getting all this nice designer stuff that they just find on a whim for like $10, and I have never managed to find that, even when I go to like the nicer like thrift stores. Anyway, I went yesterday, and once again I didn't find anything designer related, but I also wanted to look at some books, because I wanted to find like some used books to bring on vacation, so that if I like, you know, ruin them, it won't matter. But there were like no books. Like, it was like a very weird selection. I guess it's representative of like people that donate books to thrift stores, but it was just like weird stuff, like lots of self-help books, lots of books for cooking, a few like, you know, popular titles like Tuesdays with Murray, which I've already read and do not want to read again, and lots of Dan Brown, like just like random stuff like that that I was not interested in. So anyway, I didn't end up getting any books, which is very disappointing, because I spent like 2 hours like going through those books. So yeah. And then the last thing that I have to do for August is to prep for my vacation, and that is like that's like a month-long process. I'll tell you guys more about it because I plan to film a video, but I start getting ready for my vacation a month before, and that involves like packing as well. So that is what I have planned for the month of August. And let me know what you guys have planned as well. We're winding down the summer, so are you guys having any last minute plans to like stretch the summer out? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.